Here we have another chimney style hood from the Vent-A-Hood catalog. It's the SEPH18236. The lip detail is the diamond cut as illustrated here at the bottom right. We have dual level LED lights here. We have their patented Easy Clean system. It is a centrifuge where the grease just liquefies, drains out of this small hole at the bottom of this housing, drains into this removable tray, so cleanup takes less than a minute. As we dive into this one, it's going to be available in a 36-inch wide, a 42-inch wide, and a 48-inch wide. This is a two-blower hood. It comes in at 600 CFMs, and the total volume is 6.5 zones. That's with both of these motors operating at high speed. Vent-A-Hood is known for this dual blower array. They can stack multiple blowers at a constant RPM of 1550, and it does very little to change the zone level of the hood as they double, triple, and quadruple the horsepower. So this particular model is a two blower. It does require an 8-inch diameter duct pipe from the top of the hood to the exterior of the home. You're going to notice they have a high flow wall over VP528, and they have a roof caps VP541 or VP541 HP, depending on how steep the roof is. Over at Vent-A-Hood I have a video there that can show you how to determine how steep the roof is and which roof cap is going to work for your installation. You might also notice they have this VP561 and VP538 set here. This is if you wanted to turn that air very quickly off the top of that hood. Notice the deck line is within the body of the hood. So if you have some structural limitation and you want a back vent, you can do it in a hurry with this back vent elbow. We do find it's a little bit louder. So if space allows, I always tell my customers, go up a couple feet with straight pipe into a sweeping elbow. We find that that can give you a slightly quieter installation scenario for your home. This SEPH is going to protrude out into the kitchen 24 inches. They can even make this thing protrude into the kitchen 27 inches. Typically that's only seen over like a commercial depth range or a barbecue where you have a lid that opens and closes that requires extra depth. But that 24-inch depth is going to be great for a pro depth range. I know we sell the Capital Connoisseurian at kitchenfoundry.com. That's going to protrude into the kitchen about 28 inches. And this 24-inch depth hood works perfectly over that range because it gives you that 1.5 inches of extra coverage over that front burner to make sure this hood is going to work at peak performance. Now, if you're interested in a chimney style hood that doesn't protrude quite this far into the kitchen, I might circle you back to the manufacturers SLDH and PDH. Those are chimney style hoods that only have a 21-inch projection into the room. Keep in mind, though, the mounting height on these two is much lower at 24 inches. So as we circle back to this SEPH, notice it's got a requirement of 30 inches of space between the top of the burner and the bottom edge of the hood. If you go with one of the manufacturer's production duct covers, that's going to be the WDC R&D 1212 for an 8-foot ceiling, the WDC R&D 1224 for a 9-foot ceiling, the WDC R&D 1236 for a 10-foot ceiling. Any of those are going to hang this hood at the 30-inch recommended mounting height. We can go higher. I had a client last year that wanted this same hood, SEPH1824236. Here's a photo I took from their kitchen. We went ahead and hung this at 32 inches off the cooktop, and we also designed in their custom vaulted ceilings. Keep in mind, this is going to require a 6 to 8 week lead time. Reach out to kitchenfoundry.com for pricing on custom duct covers, and we can quote you on that. You too can be a ducting expert by watching my tutorials on YouTube, Ducting Do's and Don'ts Part 1 and 2. I've reached about 1 million people and taken about 400 or 500 questions in the past 10 years on ducting the home. I love to take questions here on this tutorial or any of my product tutorials on YouTube. While on the subject of installation, we're taking a look at a typical kitchen here. It's got studs that are 16 inches on center apart. These are normally structural, can't be modified in any way, so you may need to excavate some drywall in your kitchen to find out if there's a stud that's interfering with your plans to back vent, either using this VP561 or this sweeping elbow. You might notice the icon on the top right-hand corner of the screen. You can click this anytime during the video to take you back to Kitchen Foundry to see the models we have available. Our installation stop will be Vent-A-Hood where we have the back vent elbow, the roof caps, the wall louver, any purchase of a hood through kitchenfoundry.com, and we will offer you free shipping on a roof cap or a wall louver. please visit us. I'm eager to hear your questions on installation.